Hi, welcome to Bauer Brews. We thought we'd throw a little name on it. I've been asked by a few people to talk a little bit about the beer that I brew and kind of about the process, so I figured I'd get everybody in on some of the new things I'm doing. This is probably my 14th or 15th batch so far, so I've been doing this for a few years now and kind of got a lot of the kinks worked out on it. This is a batch, just brewed this weekend, and here it is. And basically, this has been now brewing, or I should say fermenting, now for approximately a couple days, and what I'm doing a little bit different here now with this is right now outside it's a little warmer, and I like to try to keep the fermenting temperature around 55 degrees, 53 degrees, somewhere around there. And I got a room in the front of the house that I typically use, but because it's so warm still outside, that room is a little too warm for that. So this is the first time I'm using a cooler. And then I put these bottles like this in, frozen bottle in the freezer. Right now I'm at 55 degrees, as you can see right there. So 55 is kind of on the high end where I want to be. I'm trying to be between 53 and 55. Each one of these bottles, for this amount of water that I got in here, right now it's about 4 to 5 gallons of water. You can see I'm going to set this bottle in here. Is typically good for about 2 to 3 degrees. So right now I'm putting about 2 bottles in a day, 1 bottle in the morning, 1 bottle in the afternoon, and it just regulates between 53 and 55. It's very stable. The yeast likes that. They need stability. They can't be fluctuating a lot during the day. I don't want to have any off flavors that can be created by that, I should say. Right now we got really good yeast activity here. It's really eating all the sugars. In this batch I actually put in 12 pounds of extract. So normally I put in about 9.5. So we're going to have a little bit more stronger brew here. The reason I was able to do that is I created a starter. In fact, I did I guess you'd call it a triple starter. So I pitched, first I brewed up a cup of just some standard dry malt extract, okay, and basically got it boiling and cooled it back down, and then I pitched in a packet of Y yeast in here, and it was a 2308 is what it was. It's a typical German style yeast. So I waited 24 hours and constantly, I left it on the counter. You just slosh this around, keep it aerated so you get good fresh oxygen into the wort. Then from there, the very next day, I boiled up another batch and I poured some more in here, gave it some more sugars. So I ended up with a lot of yeast. I wish I documented this, I guess, but I, didn't have time to do it, I guess. One thing I'd say, a caution, is I learned the hard way. When you're sloshing it and you got fresh yeast in there and it's good activity, it's about 12 hours into it, be careful. I had it explode. This thing blew off. I had a lot of aeration going on there. So, but yeah, it's kind of an interesting way of doing it. In a cooler, you can see it bubbling away. Good activity. I'll keep filling you guys in, and next time I'll record is when I transfer it into a secondary, and that is going to take this off the yeast, and I'll leave some yeast in it, but I want to put a nice clean container, and that'll give me a nice clean finishing beer. Alright, well thanks, hope you enjoy. Talk to you later.